Hello, Margaret. Hello, Emma. Hello, Violet. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Cynthia. I'm sorry, my computer is totally frozen. Like, not doing anything at all. Okay, so don't worry about it. I'm going to just compensate all the minutes back to the later. I'm going to like off the class later. So you know me. Everybody, so first of all, I know like this week's homework's a little bit hard, right? Everybody? Yeah, so I know. Okay, so I'm going to spend like 20-30 minutes explain every single question. In my while, I want all of you to take a very proper learning. And I know this is hard, okay? But don't worry about it. We're going to come back and learn it again. Okay? So, oh, Margaret, 这是什么东西啊？是一个笔吗？啊，好可爱，是个西瓜笔。Okay, so everybody, so I want you to get your paper and everything ready. So we're gonna start with our 5 minutes calculation, okay? So so we're 5 minutes late, so don't worry about it, okay? I'm gonna compensate all the minute back. Okay, 1, 2, go. Okay, everybody, time is up. Okay, so if you are not finished yet, it's okay. We're gonna have more time later, okay? So just tell me how many questions you did, okay? Violet, 你下次要上课之前先去上厕所。Okay, get it? Okay, so I'm going to remind all of you, okay? So next time we go to, so right now, everybody, do you want to go to washroom? No, nobody? Okay, that's fine. Said okay. 我已经吃过了。Okay, so everybody, so first thing first, okay, I am going to explain the whole entire class's homework. Okay, I think if you want, that is a time for you to take out the homework first, then we can discuss about it. Okay, so I give you some time if you didn't bring out your homework yet. I don't care if you did it or didn't do it, it's okay. Okay, everybody is the same. So we're going to talk about the homework first. Okay, so I hope you get it already. So it's time for us to take a look at last week's homework. Okay, so first of all, let me ask you, how many of you hate last week's homework? Yes, okay, Violet. Emma, Sincere, do you like it or no? Do not like it? No. How about Margaret? No. How about Andrew? Like you understand it, right? But when you do the homework, you feel like there's a barrier between you and the right answer. But I feel like you know the right answer, but you just cannot catch it. Am I clear? Am I right? Okay, if you're having the same thing, so congratulations, boys and girls, okay? You're not thoroughly don't understand it, you're not fully understand it, but you're in between. Okay, so we're learning something. So let me just to tell you one thing, okay? Especially for the student in Canada, most of the kids will be super, super confident when they're in before they go to the high school. Okay, everybody think learning is just a piece of cake. You are having probably never had any problems before in the classroom. Am I right, Andrew? Right? You think go to school, it's just having fun. Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, when you enter into the high school, okay, so Violet, you're gonna feel like, okay, actually those feelings is actually every day. Okay, so the reason I'm giving you some challenge like that, boys and girls, it's not like I want to give you a hard time, is I want you to give some feelings ahead of before you go to the high school. Then you go to the high school, you get used to this feeling and you know how to deal with it. Andrew and Emma, I think you have heard me said that before there are a lot of my students, before they're in the primary school or middle school, everything is so easy, Margaret, okay? So when they go to the high school, they feel like Waterloo, okay? They feel like, oh, what's going on? It's not the knowledge is immediately getting harder. It's sincere. Actually, you don't know how to deal with those feelings. So now I'm going to help you to deal with those feelings together. Understand everybody? Okay, so let's take a look, okay? So last week we have learned the profit and interest. This is all about money. So who can tell me it is not important at all? of course it is very important, right? If it is not important, so that means we don't need money to live in this world, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the first question, okay? So this one, I think everybody know that. Selling price of a sofa is $12,000. But it is actually not relevant to the really selling price, right? Correct, boys and girls? We have learned this one before already in the classroom. Because you know what? It is just a label price, right? So we go to the store and we see there's a label price, but actually this one is sold for 6,500, right? So this is the selling price, correct? And we know if we have selling price, we must have cost and we must have profit, right? And we have know that if the cost is 100% and the profit is 30%, and the selling price will be 130%, because cost plus profit equals selling price. Correct, everybody? So if you have this one built up in your brain, so you know that if 6,500 is to 130%, this is a ratio. So we can talk about it. What is 100%, right? So all we need to do is divide it by 1.3, divided by 1.3, because 130% divided by 1.3 equals 100%, and 6,500 divided by 1.3 equals 5,000. So very easy. You can easily using 6,500 minus 5,000 equals 1,500, or you can use 5,000 times 30%, you get 1,500. Correct? So everybody, based on that, we got what is a cost, what is a profit, what is the selling price. But this is for this part. Now let's read the question very carefully. What is the percentage of profit? Do you still remember how to calculate the percentage of profit? I learned it. We learned it last week, right? So equals profit divided by the cost. Correct, Andrew? So for this question, we already know the profit is 5,000. And based on the earlier, we won't know the cost is 5,000. So that's why it is 1, which is 100%. Everybody, if you give your teacher something like that, your teacher will give you 100% for sure, because there's nothing he can take any points away from you at all. Okay, I want to see the homework like that. Margaret is seeing all the process. Okay, so all of you, I think you would like to try the math competition, or later on you want to see the AP, or some of you are taking IB. So AP is just the choices, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, this one is for yourself. Okay, for instance, Andrew is making a mistake somewhere. If you have all the process very clearly stating in your paper, then you don't necessarily have to go this question again. Understand, everybody? All you need to do is just check your paper. Understand things here? So this is something I want all of you to learn from me. Questions is unlimited, boys and girls. There are unlimited questions in this world, right? But the method is limitation. There's a limitation of the method, right? So Andrew and Violet, let me ask you, you want to learn, you want to do unlimited questions, or you just want to learn the method and use the method on the questions, and every single questions will be solvable? Which one you prefer? Of course, the second one, right? Nobody wants to do like diving in the question sea, right? Nobody wants to dive in the question sea and you are feeling like hopeless and you're going to drown it in the water, right? Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. Okay, boys and girls, the Mega Mart sold 60% fewer cans of soft drinks. I think this one we have explained in the classroom, but I'm going to explain again, okay? So the Margaret sold 60% fewer cans of soft drinks than bottles of mineral water on Sunday. Okay, so very easy, everybody. When we're having those ones, I said we can do what? We can do, sorry, it should be soft water, soft drink. So I said soft drink and mineral water. Okay, so you know they're different, right? So 60% fewer cans of soft drink than bottles of mineral water on Sunday. So if we have 100 bottle of mineral water, so Cynthia, can you tell me how many cans of soft drinks are there to be sold? 60% fewer. Okay, so how many, Cynthia? Oh, you sent it to me. Sorry. 60 fewer, Cynthia. That means 100 minus 60 fewer. So 它少60%. So it's 40 cans. Understand, Cynthia? Okay, so very good. Okay, you're very close to the right answer. The profit of each bottle of mineral water was 70% less than that each of the soft drink. 好了，那我们就说 each of the soft drink can make $10. 那老师问你们 mineral water can make how much profit? Margaret. If this is $10, and 70% less than that is what? Minus 70%. So 70% of $10 is what? $7. Yeah, so how much money you can earn from selling each of the mineral bottle? Margaret, you're mute yourself. I cannot hear you at all.
Oh, sorry.
So it's how much money?
7.
No, it's 3. Okay, it's 70 less. So 70 less. 70 is $7, but you're 70 less, so it's $3. So it's the same thing as $60% fewer is 40. Understand, Emma, Violet? Okay, so now actually each of the bottle of the mineral water, we can earn $3, okay? The profit of selling soft drink is 1,200. So let's see. We are assumed there are 40 bottles of soft drink has been sold, and each of them we can sell it for $10. Are they true or not? Of course it's not true, okay? It's just something assumption. So if I time them together, I gain $400. What is the differences? How to make 400 became 1,200? Times 3. Correct? So that means if that is a true value and the assumption between that is 3 times. 那我们很简单 mineral water based on our assumption is $300 profit. 那应该赚了多少钱 ？Times 3 equals 9. Violet understood? OK， 好，那有些小朋友说老师，好，你说的 soft drink 是mineral water you sell it for 100。那我刚好不是这样的 assumption，我的 assumption 是 1,000 的，行不行？当然可以 ，That's the same thing. Okay, Emma. So if I assume there we sold 1,000 bottle of mineral water, can you tell me based on the soft drink is selling 60% fewer? So how many cans of soft drinks has been sold here? Emma, you mute yourself. Emma? 那我们想想啊，这个地方小朋友都不懂啊，那我们再说一遍啊，就是说，如果卖了1000瓶的矿泉水，对不对？它的题目这句话什么意思啊？我们用中文解释一下 ，60% fewer cans， 就是少了60%。So we can just times 60%, right, Emma? So 1,000 times 60% is 1,000 times 0.6, right, Cynthia? So it's 600. 也就是说，它比它少了600瓶。那 soft drink 是多少瓶
？400。
Very good. Understand, everybody? So we need to understand the question better, okay? I think everybody has stuck here, right? Okay, 那老师刚才说，假设这个 can of soft drink, every single bottle, we can make the profit of $10. 好，这个时候 Andrew 说了，老师我不喜欢$10呀，我喜欢$100，我喜欢多赚点钱，对不对？Andrew 说，OK，every single cans of drinks, I think I can make $100. 好，那我们来看看，他说。The profit of each mineral water is 70% less，也就是说，矿泉水赚的钱比软饮料赚的钱少70%。那我们是不是先要把这个70%是多少算出来啊？So Andrew, can you tell me 70% of 100 is what?
70.
嗯 Very good, 70. 那它比它少70. So Andrew, could you please tell me, by selling one bottle of mineral water, how much money you can earn? Ah, 不知道啊，卖掉一瓶软饮料可以赚100，比它少赚70，那等于多少啊？这个都不会做了，哎呀，我要哭了。等于多少 ，Andrew？
700.
So 100 minus 70 equals what?
30.
Very good, $30. Get it? Okay. So 一共卖出去400瓶，每一瓶赚100块钱。So what is the total profit of soft drinks? 40,000, right? And what is the total profit mineral water? Is 30,000. Correct, everybody? Okay, so this is our assumption, right? So I take a look, the question telling us, okay, the profit gained from selling the soft drink is 1,200. So I'm going to think about it, how to make 40,000 became 1,200 times 0.3. Correct? So that means the ratio from our assumption to the true answer is 0.3. Then I am going to apply on the profit of mineral water as well is 0.3. Violet, 老师在你的这个裤子上就要上课啊。Violet, you're looking at it like that. 老师跑到你的地下去啊，你的纸在下面 ，OK? So everybody, so you can time it. It's 900. Sorry, 0.03, right? 0.03. Sorry, 0.03. So it's 900. Get it, everybody? So I just want you to understand, okay, Emma, Cynthia? 无论你用什么数字，最后的答案都是一样的。看到了没有？我可以用100个数字来证明，因为我们看到的是什么？是 ratio。Understand, Andrew? 我们看到的是比例。OK? So Violet 说，老师，我不喜欢，我就说卖了10瓶 soft drink，可不可以？当然可以啊！我说我卖了，那为什么？好，这个地方我再来跟小朋友说一下。Why we're using soft drink, the profit, and we're using the bottle of mineral water first? Okay, have you ever think about it? 对不对？我在一开始的时候假设的是 mineral water 有100瓶 ，soft drink 有40瓶。Why? It's because the question is said the cans of soft drink is 60% fewer than the mineral water. You of course can say, okay, I can assume the soft drink sold 100. 那 mineral water 就要变成什么？100 divided by 60%. So the calculation wise is an extra work. Understand, Violet? Understand, Emma? So you think 哪个比它少，你就设多的那个是整数，那少的那个就刚好是40，明白吗？如果你设少的那个是整数，那多的那个就不是整数了。Then you still can get the answer, but the calculation is going to be extra hard. Understood? So this is something, because when we're selling more mineral bottles, so we say mineral bottles 100 and it's 40 bottle of soft drinks. And because every single profit is more soft drinks than mineral water, so we just say soft drink is $10 and mineral water is $3. Get it? So that is the reason we're not doing this. 有的时候 mineral water 先做 soft drink 没有，我们都是有原因的。Understand everybody? Got it? Okay, so let's take a look at number 3, okay? A shop bought 80 laptops at $4,000 each. 哎呀，这个店主很有钱啊。我问大家一下，每一台电脑4000块钱，他一共花了多少钱？$320,000 purchased 80 laptops. Okay, so the first month he sold 50 of them at a 20% profit. So 50 times 4,000 times 20% plus 50 times 4,000. Correct? So why is it like that? This is a profit. This is the cost. Profit times cost equals altogether how much money you sell it for, right? So the profit is what? Profit is 4,000. Am I right? No, 40,000. And the cost is 200. 他把200的 cost 拿回来，对不对？ Okay, so number 2 month. The remainder laptop, how many laptop has been remaining? So 80 altogether, 50 has been sold. So 80 minus 50 equals 30. So 30 laptops has been remained, right? And the remaining laptop was sold 75% of the first month's selling price. So first month, what is the selling price? Let's take a look at this one. It's 4,000 times 20% plus 4,000, right? So profit plus the cost equals the selling price. It's 4,800. 4,800, but we're only sell it 75% of that. So 4,800 times 75% equals 4,800 times 3/4, which is 3,600. 好，老师问你们，一台电脑买过来要用4000块钱，卖出去才花了3600块钱，那你是亏了还是赚了？3600减去4000 ，Yeah, you are losing $400 for each of the computer you sell. But how many computers sold? 30 times 400. So you're losing $12,000. So how much profit was made together? 那第一个月你 make 了4万块钱，第二个月你亏了12000块钱，那最后赚了多少钱？$28,000. Okay, Emma, you get it right? Okay, good job. Okay, 小朋友们，老师跟你们说啊，很多时候，要是搞不清楚能赚多少钱，钱都给别人赚走，对不对？ Correct, Violet? So every time you need to think about it, how much I get it, how much I sell it for. Margaret, understand? Okay, so now let's take a look at number 4, okay? A product was marked at 20% above the cost price. 这什么意思啊？你知不知道 cost price 是多少？不知道。Okay, 好 ，Margaret, can you tell me? You assume how much money it is?
$100.
Okay, very good. I like that. So the cost is $100, okay? So the profit will be how much? Because it's 20% profit. So what is the profit, Emma? Emma, 你刚才是对的。20, very good. Okay, so what is the selling price at the very beginning? Very easy, Violet, tell me. Cost plus profit equals selling 120. Very good. 120. Okay. So now everybody, but eventually sold 80% of the selling price. So now we have a true selling price. So everybody, who can tell me what is the true selling price? 知道啊，那不就是120乘以80%吗 ？OK，那有些小朋友说，老师，我就是不知道怎么乘呀，我做了那么长时间，你都是直接告诉我答案的。So last week we have learned how to transfer the percentage to decimal, right？把它 trans 成 decimal 不就完了吗？120乘以0.8会不会做？120乘以4/5会不会做？Okay, so the true selling price is 96. Okay, so let's see. The cost is $100 and I sold it for $96. So I'm losing money or making money. Okay, so in order to find out the making money or lose money is the selling price minus the cost equals the profit. If it is positive, it is profit. If it is negative, it's losing. So 96 minus $100 equals -4. That means I lose $4 based on Margaret's assumption, right? But everybody, let's take a look at the question. They said lose was $40. That means the truth is not based on Margaret's assumption, right, Margaret? But you can take a look at this one. What is the ratio between your assumption and the true lose? What is that? You times what? Times what?
10.
Very good. So tell me, what is the true cost? Also times 10, right? So what is your true cost? Can you tell me?
$1,000.
Very good. $1,000. We're done. Get it? 啊，我跟你们说啊，这个是最简单的方法。老师告诉你一下，一般的学校的老师会教你们，因为这个东西到了你8年级、9年级。So Margaret in States, probably you learn it when you're grade 7 or grade 8, okay?
Carrie, can you put up the explaining thing again, please?
Okay, which one? This one? This one?
Yeah.
OK，那学校里面的老师会怎么跟你说？他会跟你说啊，我们觉得这个 cost is 20% above the product selling 20% of the cost，那我们就把它变成一开始是100%，然后呢是20%，然后呢120%，然后再乘以80%。So everything is not true value. It's going to be even harder to understand. Understand? So my thing is, Violet, you make assumption yourself. You just imagine. 你甚至可以想这个 product 是一只小兔子。OK， 这只小兔子卖100块钱。OK, so everything when it makes like real, it's going to be easier for our brain to understand. Understand? Okay, so are we clear? So I can just make it. Okay, everybody, are you all clear? Are you done copying? So we're going to move forward, okay? So if you're not, please stop me, okay? We're not like a super big classroom. And as your teacher, I would like you to every single one understand it before we move on, okay? I don't want you to in some kind of a classroom. Some of the class, like they have 30 or 40 students there, right? So like your requirement and your sometimes you still have a problem and we move on because they have so many students, right? Well, we're a small classroom. So everybody, if you ever had any problems, please stop me and ask me. Is it okay, Margaret? Okay, Andrew? Okay, don't worry about it. 不会，老师不会说，哎，你怎么我讲了，你们还不懂？I would never judge you like that, okay? I'm not like those kind of person, okay? And don't feel like, 哦，我问了，然后别的小朋友都懂了，然后是不是不太好意思？没有关系的，老师跟你们说，big possibility，你的小朋友他也不懂，他可能有点不好意思问。understand？他可能有点不好意思问，然后你问了呢，其实他心里还很感谢你的，知道吗？Okay, so we're in everybody, we're in the same class, everybody love each other, so don't feel like don't be hesitant to ask any questions. Okay, okay, so let's take a look at this one. I purchased some tennis rackets at $150 each. Okay, 买了150啊。
How does a tennis racket cost like $100, like $150?
哦，我跟你讲，
Because it's a very high quality one.
我跟你讲，我还见过，我有学生买过1500块钱一个的。
Wow.
对啊，那真的厉害的，就是那种网球打得很好的人，网球拍我还见过3万块钱一个的，$30,000 a tennis racket. I know, right? Those people, they're rich. Okay, so that's why we understand the money. Then we could afford buy 30,000 tennis racket as well, but it's up to you, okay? You have the power to buy them, but you don't have to buy them. Understand, Margaret?
You don't necessarily need them.
Need them, yes, but some of the athletes, they are really good at play tennis. You know, they are like world champions. They maybe need $30,000, right? But to me, like, I don't think I need it at all, right? Okay, so each of the tennis racket is selling for 150, right? And then it's sold for 175. So who can tell me this is a selling price, this is a cost, so what is a profit? Okay, Violet 说 I need expensive skates. You know what? You learn math good, then you can earn a lot of money, then you can just buy very expensive skates, right? So how much money is the profit, Violet?
$325.
Ah, is it 25?
I mean,
Is it 25 profit? Right? 175.
no, 325.
为什么是320?
Didn't you say cost plus?
Profit is selling price minus cost equals profit.
Oh, 25.
Okay, so let's take a look at this
Okay.
one. Yeah, so next one, okay? So when shop was left 8 rackets, the proceeds had covered the initial total cost plus the profit of 520. Okay, so let me ask you, do we know how many rackets are there altogether? No. But can we say there are altogether X rackets? Is that okay? Okay. So if each of the rackets cost 150, 我一共买了 X rackets. So what is the total cost, everybody?
150x.
Very good. 150x. Okay. So now, what is the total selling price?
Harry?
小朋友说很简单，175x。不对，为什么？ Yeah.
That's not how you spell rackets.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So let's take a look at this one. So how many x? So what is the total selling price? 有些小朋友说175乘以 x. No. 还有8个没卖出去。
175x minus 8.
Very good. 175 times x minus 8. Correct, Andrew? 对不对？ 好了，那 what is the profit? The total selling price minus total cost equals total profit, which is 525. Correct, everybody? So let's see. 175 times x minus 8 minus 150x equals 525. Correct, everybody? Violet? So we have learned this one before, right? So we times out. 小箭头画出来 175x 减去175 times 8 minus 150x equals 525, right? Okay, so who can tell me this one equals what? $175 times 8 equals 1,400. Okay, so 175x minus 150x equals 25x. So 25x minus 1,400 equals 525. So 25x equals what? Equals 525 plus 1,400 equals 1,925. So x equals what? 77. So altogether, how many tennis rackets? 77. Okay, everybody understood? 如果没有问题，我们 move forward，OK？、如果有问题，小朋友现在可以问，好吗？Okay, so we're moving forward, okay? So number 6, the cost of publishing a children's book for a publishing house has gone up for 10% compared with last year. Okay, so this question is another assumption question, okay? So let's take a look at this one. So we don't know how much money to publish a children's book, right? And last year, we can just assume it to be what? $10? Is it okay? Okay, so this year will be how much money? 10% increased. Okay, so how much money will be?
$11.
Thank you very much, Amalio. Okay, but the publisher wish to maintain the selling price of the book. So the cost before is $10 and right now is 11, right? And I don't know how much money he sold it before. Can we assume another number? Violet, can you give me a number?
8. Right.
So we
Eight.
can say $20. How about like that? Just the full thing. Okay, so sell it for selling price, $20. Okay, so we can keep $20 still. We can keep it $20 still. Bye. Okay, so the publisher wishes to maintain the selling price of the book. The profit for each book dropped by 40% as a result. Okay, so we can say before it is 10 to 20, so now it's 11 to 20. So we can think about like that. It's not 40%, right? It's only dropped a little bit. Before it's 10 and now it's so. So that means this is not a good assumption, correct? Okay, so this is the first time the assumption is you need to think about the assumption. Get it, everybody? Okay, so that means it's not a good assumption. So how do we do it? Yes, we change the assumption to something is more qualified to the one. Okay, so how do we do it? So we think about it. So if this year we're doing $8, last year's profit is cost is $8 and selling price is $10, and we can make $2 as a profit. Okay, so if you're not feeling comfortable, 老师把这个反过来写，好不好？就 selling price 写在上面 ，cost 写在下面，这样子舒服一点，有没有舒服一点？有点舒服一点。OK， 好。OK， so the selling price still $10 and the cost increased to $8.80, right? So the profit became $1.02. So that's why you can see the profit has been changed to 40%. How do we do it? It's 2 minus 1.2 divided by 2 equals 40%. Okay, so the number of books purchased, however, increased by 80%. Okay, so now we're going to do that is, so if before we're selling 1,000 books, and now because the price is not changed and people is willing to buy more, 1,800. Get it? So how much money we have earned more? So before is altogether $2,000, and now is 18 times 1.2 equals 2,160, right? So how much money has been increased? 160. So divided by 2,000, so you know the increase is 8%. Understand, everybody? Okay, so that's the homework for the last week, right? We have 6 questions. So now we're going to move forward to the question we talk about it is last week's and the interest, okay? So let's take a look at this one, okay? So number 7. 2 different brands of television sets were sold the same price of $2,040 each. So there's a TV1 and TV2. Understand, everybody? 好，两个 TV 是不一样的，但是他们的 selling price 都是2040。Okay, so the sale of first set made 20% of the profit. So that means this selling price equals what? Selling price equals 100% cost plus 20% of profit equals 120% of the selling price, correct? So that means in order to find out the cost, we need to do what? 2040 divided by 120%. So 2040 divided by 1.2. equals 20400 times 12. So equals 112, so 84, and 7, and 84. So it's 1,700 is the cost. And AKA, the profit is 340. I'm going to stop here and let you think about it. Everybody understand? So this one should be no problem at all, right? So let's take a look at the second one. The second one is lose 20%. 好了，那 lose 20% 怎么来的？ Is it 100% cost minus 20% of lose equals 80% of the selling price, right? So that means the selling price equals 80%, correct? So in order to find out the cost is 20400 divided by 8 because it's 2040 divided by 0.8, right? So 2, 8, 16, so 44 and 5 and 40 and 40 and 5 and 40. So the answer is 2,550 is the cost. So what is the, how much money you lose? Very easy. It's $410 you minus. So did the shop owner profit from the selling of these two television? 他在第一个电视里面赚了340，在第二个电视里面亏了410，那是赚钱还是亏钱？当然是亏钱，亏了多少钱？亏了70块钱。Understand everybody? Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and let you taking notes and everything. OK， 小朋友们，我想问一下，你们都好了吗？没有 OK， 好 ，Take your time. When you're done, please just give me 就是在 chat 里面跟我说一下。 Oh, I can't get June 26th. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna make sure we're going to sing the happy birthday song to Cynthia. Next class. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at number 8. Okay, I hope you are good. So if you don't understand some part of them, just to let me know, okay? So let's take a look at this one. So Stefan puts $800 in a bank account to earn him a simple interest of 8%. So that means each year, Stefan is going to get $64 from the bank. Okay, so in 3 years, how much money he is going to get? $192, right? Because each year you get 64, and 3 years you get 192. So when will his interest accumulate to 512? So 512 divided by 64 equals 8 years, and that's it. Understand? Okay, so let's take a look at number 9, okay? So this one, Morris deposit $500 with the bank. The interest rate is calculated at 3% on the yearly base. How much will she get at the end of 2 years? 好，这道题目我们所有小朋友自己做一下。Okay, okay, 好。Cynthia, congratulations. You are the one and the only one get it right. Okay? Everybody, if you take a look at this one, so every single sentence your teacher has been telling you, that means something. Okay? I said at the end of 2 years, that means they are they took everything out of the bank. So it's 500 times 3% equals $15, right? And 15 times 2 equals $30, right? But the end of the 2 years, so he took everything from the bank. So it's 500 plus 30 equals $530. Get it? Get it, everybody? So that's the thing. I know a lot of people just gave me the answer. It's $30. Okay? Okay, so let's take a look at the last question, okay? The last question, 你看 Cynthia 得意了，马上太阳眼镜也戴起来了，你们看她。Okay, everybody. So let's take a look at number 10. Number 10 is a question actually happened in Peng Peng. So everybody knows that I have a daughter, Peng Peng, right? And she used to go to the bank. Okay, she'd go to the bank and she told the bank, she asked the banker, she said, hey, what is the interest that you're going to give it to me if I deposit money into the bank? The bank 说 1%. 那鹏鹏就很难过啊，他说哦，我要是给你100块钱，我一年以后才能拿1块钱，so little，对不对？Okay, so Pei asked the second question. Is it the compounded rate? And how often it is being compounded? Okay, so there are 2 questions Pei has been asking the banker. Okay, so everybody, last week we have learned the simple interest, right? So simple interest is very easy. For instance, you have $100 and the bank give you 1%. You earn $1 each year. So 10 years later, you get $10, right? Okay, so that is a simple interest. So let me tell you, what is a compound interest? Okay, and you tell me which one you like better. Okay, so we still take $100 as the principal, and the interest is still 1%. But instead of the simple interest, we have compounded interest. Okay, so the first year you get $1, that is no doubt. But the second year, you're not using $100 to earn 1%. You're using 101 to earn 1%. So instead of $1, you get $1.10. 好了，这个时候 Andrew said, 老师, it's only 10 cents more. It's nothing. No, Andrew, because your principal is small. It's only $100, right? But think about it if you deposit $1 million. Okay? At the very beginning, you only get $10,000. But if you compound it, the second year, instead of 10,000, you get $11,000. And about the third year, you get $121,000. And compare with, you still only get $10,000. Sorry, 121,000. Yeah. 12100. Get it? So every single year you're getting more and more. So that is a compounded the truth. Get it? And the more you compound it, the more money you get. Okay, understand? So that is the whole entire last week's homework. Okay, I explained every single question very thoroughly. So this is my requirement, okay, everybody? So we're going to spend the last 30 minutes on something that is not very hard, but I want you to redo the last week's homework. Is that okay? So don't worry about it, okay? So sometimes we're gonna redo it. It looks like we're not learning anything new, but I think everybody, you learned something new this week, right? Correct, everybody? Okay, so today we're going to learn something. It's called, let me show you something. It's called the angle has been created by the clock. Okay, I think some of you have heard that before, right? Emma said, oh, I know that. Yes, you know that, right? Okay, so let me just, how to make it bigger. Okay, yes. Right. Let me just share the screen with all of you. So everybody, can you see that? How to make this one bigger? Oh, let me.
Wait, didn't you like do that like weeks ago? And then like you drew the picture and then did you just save it or something?
Yeah. No. So what happened? No. Okay. Let me just do it again. Okay, this one. So can you see this one, everybody? Can you see it? Did you see a clock? Okay. So everybody, let me ask you, okay, Violet, how much degrees of a single circle? What is a degree of a single circle?
360.
Very good. And we know that whole entire clock has been cut into 12 equal pieces, right? Right? Okay, so each of the clock, so 12 to 1 o'clock, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. What is the degrees, everybody? Is it 30 degrees? Right? Is it 30 degrees? Okay, so now let me ask you, okay? So if I ask you 7 o'clock, okay, the minute hand and hour hand is create what degrees of an angle? So I want you to think about it. Okay, so everybody, I hope you did it already. So first of all, I'm going to put the minute hand here and hour hand here. So what is a degree? This one, sorry. This one is a degrees, correct, everybody? So 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. So what is a degree? 150 degrees. Correct? Okay, so I hope you are there with me. Good job. Okay, very good. And Emma even give me the other directions. Very good. Okay, so Dela, this direction, of course, it's 210 degrees, but we usually just talk about the smaller one. Very good, Emma. Okay, so now let's just do that. Okay, so who can tell me what is 630? Okay, so if you want to do 630, everybody, first thing first, we always just make the minute hand there because minute hand is easier, right? It's pointing 6 and 630. So this is 6, this is 30. So everybody, you think about it, okay? So what is this little degree? You think about it. Very good, Violet. The 630, 630 to the 60, because to 6 to 7, to the time-wise is a 60 minutes. And we have go past the 30 minutes. So if you want to calculate the value of x, it's 230, correct? So 30 over 60. The total 30 minutes has been passed over the total of 60 minutes. And the x, because we're talking about the degree, is in the total degree of 30. So that's why the x equals 15 degrees. Okay, so everybody, if you understand this one, I want you to calculate what is 930. Okay, please.
I sent it to you, Carrie.
Okay, I have received 2 answers and both of them are right. Very good. Violet? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Okay, so things here. There's a one thing, okay? So you have to understand when we have 630, 630, 30肯定指着6，对不对？但 sorry, 9这个东西啊，它不是在这儿啊，过去了，对不对？9点半，它这个时针它指的一半的地方啊，对不对？ So this one, because it's what? It's 30 over 60 equals x over 30. So this is 15 degrees. So 30, 30, 30. So altogether equals 105 degrees. Very good, Andrew. Good job. Trust yourself. Okay, and Margaret, very good as well. Understand? Okay, so now let's do the last one. Okay, so 11, sorry, no. I'm doing this one, 130. Okay, and after that, I'm going to tell you how to do 15. Okay, how to do 15. So everybody just tell me 11:30. Oh, sorry, 1:30 equals what? Margaret, quick, 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 quick.
I sent it to you, Carrie.
Okay, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, very quickly. So this is 6. It's 30, so 130 is like that. So basically, we know this is 15, so 30, 30, 30, 30, so 135 degrees. Good job. Okay, so now let's move forward. What is 15? So we just do 515. Okay, so everybody, starting talk about this one, okay? So these two are very easy, 30 degrees, 30 degrees. So what is a little one here? So everybody, let me ask you, 5:15, that means 15 minutes has been passed over the total 60, right? So that's x over 30. That's the same thing. So this is 1 over 4. So this one is also 1 over 4. So 30 divided by 4 equals 7.5. So this little one is 75%. Sorry, 7.5 degrees. So the degree is 67. Get it, Andrew? Okay, so now let's take a look at the other one. If we're not talking about 5:15, how about 1:15? Okay, so everybody, we all know that for the 15, this little one is 7.5. We can kind of memorize it. But this one, we're talking about this angle. So instead of 7.5, we need what? 30 minus 7.5 equals 22.5, correct? And this one is 30 degrees. So that's why the total of 1:15 is 52.5. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. If you want to ask me any questions, that's the time to ask. 懂了吗，小朋友们？都懂的？ Okay, so if you understand, I'm going to give you the question to practice, okay? So 9:15 and 2:15, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so 915. 915 is a harder one because you know it's almost like flat, right? But so let's take a look at this one. So you have two options, okay? You can easily do 180 plus 7.5 and minus this one. So you can use what? 180, sorry. It should be the smaller one. I told Emma before. So it should be like that, okay? So the total is 180 and minus 7.5. So the answer is 172.5. Okay, the other one is 215. So 215 is pretty easy because we just do the 115. So 215 is just a minus 30 degrees, right? So 215. So you can see this one is 7.5. So it's 30 minus 7.5 equals 22. Okay, very good. Okay, so the one who gave me 187.5 is also considered to be right as well. So Andrew, good job. You get both of them right. Margaret, good job. You get both of them right as well. Okay, Violet, very good as well. Okay, good job. Okay, boys and girls. So let's move forward to the last one. Okay, so the last one is we're learning 7.5 and 8 and 10 and maybe 11 and 25, something like that. Okay, so first of all, we're still doing 5. It's easy. So the minute hand is always the first one, right, Andrew? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So 7 and 5. Let's make it not very flat. Let's make it 505. Okay, so a little bit easy. So 505. So let's find out. So Cynthia, this is 5 o'clock, right? So we move a little bit. 我们是不是比5点钟多一点啊？对不对？是不是这样子？好了，那看起来这个小小的这个是不是关键啊？对不对 ？Everybody, that's little tiny angle, that's the thing, right？好，那我们来看看，那5:05还是一样的，是不是过了5分钟啊？所以5分钟 to 60和 x angle to 30。Get it？因为这个5分钟在5点到6点之间，时间 wise 是5 to 60。但是 angle wise 是 angle over 30 degrees，because 5到6只有30度，对不对？好了，那 x 等于多少 ？x equals 2.5。Okay, so very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 122.5 is 120 plus 2.5 equals 122. Okay, so let's take a look at A.
Gary,
Yeah, Violet?
why is the 0.5? How did you get the 2.5
Because
again?
那你这个懂不懂 Do you understand this equation? So how does 60 become 30? Divided by 2.
By 2,
So 5 divided by 2 equals x equals what? 2.5.
2.5. Oh, okay.
Get it? Okay, everybody, so let's take a look at the next one, okay? So the next one is 10, 8, 10. So again, we do 8, 10 first, and 8. Okay, I know this question will be very close to 180, right? So let's take a look at this one. So we only need to calculate this little guy, right? So this little guy is what? 8点10分, so 10 over 60 equals x over 30, correct? So Violet, the same thing, divided by 2, divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2 equals what? Equals 5 degrees. So this one equals what? 180, the whole thing, minus 5 degrees equals 175 degrees. Okay, last but not least, 1125. So we're going to think about it 25. So it's here, so many hands here. 我们每次都是这样子，不要 1125. We do 225. Okay, so 225 is where? So this is 2, this 2, 2, So 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 是不是还没到 230 啊？对不对？ So I need to calculate this one is 25 over 60 equals x over 30. So divided by 2, divided by 2. So equals what?
12.5.
12.5. Very good. So this is 12.5. So this one equals what? 17 point, because 30 minus 12. So this one is 30, 30. So the answer is 67.5 degrees. Okay, understand?
No, it's 77.
Oh, sorry, 77. Thank you. Thank you. 77.5. Yes, Violet, you're right. Okay. So 2 questions. Okay. So 3 questions. Let's practice. 谁掉出去? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay. So 4, 10, and 2, 35, and 1, 20. Okay, so everybody. Okay, I have received some questions. Let's see. So 410, okay, Cynthia, take a look, okay? So 10 is here, right? And 4 is here.
I'm not done yet.
OK，好，我们再给大家一点时间，OK。
Carrie,
Mm-hmm.
can I try like joining the meeting with my computer?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Done.
Mhm. 两个 Margaret.
I'm gonna like get out of my iPad.
Okay. Let's take a look at this one, okay? So this is 30, this is 30, no problem. The only thing we need to discuss about is here, right? So what is 10? So 10 over 60 equals x over 30. So obviously x equals 5. So the degree of 10 for 10 is what? Is 30 plus 30 plus 5 equals 65. Okay, Violet, 你是不是多算了一个呀？多算了一个30度，对不对？哎呀，太可惜了。Okay, so next one, 235. So we're gonna do 235. Okay, so 235. So 35 is here, and 235 will be a little bit more than what? More than 230. So it's like that. So we need to calculate this one. So this one is 35 over 60 equals x over 30. So x equals 17. 17. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 120 plus 17.5 equals 137. 一定要把图画出来啊！图不画出来，老师也做不对，我也做不对。Okay, so 1 o'clock and 20 minutes. So 20 is 4. So 1 is here, a little bit off. Okay, so everybody, because this one we're calculating this one. So this is 20 minutes, this is 40 minutes. So basically we're doing 40 over 60 equals x over 30. So x equals 20 degrees. So it's 20 plus 30 plus 30 equals 80 degrees. Violet, 最后一题做对了. Congratulations. Okay, so everybody, I know this part is a little bit hard. Okay, so I want you to be careful and calm down. For every single one, Emma, I want you to using my formula. Okay, use formula to do every single one. And sometimes it's 30 minus this degrees. Sometimes you can directly plus this degrees on top of all the how many 30s are there. Okay, so these are the different options. So I want you to take a very careful look. And you know what, everybody? I am having this one prepared for myself. Okay, 老师在这里画了一个钟在那里。那小朋友，我教你一个方法，你们不要画那么多，对不对？画到后面很烦。家里面有没有透明的纸？有没有透明的纸？有的，Cynthia，就是那个妈妈做饭的时候，不是有那个保鲜膜吗？会有保鲜袋嘛，对吧？那个保鲜袋更好一点，因为那个保鲜袋更厚一点。所以 you can 画一个，然后把保鲜袋放在上面，然后你用那个可以这个彩笔在那边画钟，然后画了以后，你只要用纸把它擦掉，你就可以一直用了。Understand 就不用一直画那个，对吧？老师教你们这个方法好不好？就画一个纸，然后把它塞到那个保鲜袋里面去，然后用这种就可以擦掉的纸笔，就是那种粗粗的。So something like Sharpie, something like that. 那你在上面画，然后把这个钟，这个叫什么 minute hand and hour hand 就可以擦掉啦。擦掉你就可以一遍一遍用了，就不用每次做一道题画一个钟了。Can save you a lot of time， 对不对？哎，你看老师这个方法好不好？哎呀，所以我跟你们说要偷懒的 ，but you have to be smart 偷懒。Okay, everybody. So that's the thing. Okay, so the homework will be just to calculate all the different angles of the different time. Okay, so that's something I strongly suggest you to do that. 如果玩 Violet 问妈妈要个袋子，然后把这个东西塞进去，然后你就可以用很多次，好不好？ Okay, so that's it for today's class. I wish you enjoyed it, and we're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye bye.